Welcome everyone, my name is D3 and welcome to another Scouting in the Park. Today we are on day 9 of our 30 days for a program update. This last week we've been focused on the handbooks for all the boys, and we want to turn our attention now into the Den Leaders and to the Cubmasters. So let's start today with the Cubmasters, and tomorrow we will start with all of the Den Leaders and their stuff. So if you're a Cubmaster, as you know, we have 7 adventures for a rank, and those adventures take 3 weeks typically to finish. And so that leaves 1 extra week, and that week is typically held for the pack meeting, which is once a month. Now, if you are a new Cubmaster, or you just recently took over that role, or you've been maybe straying from how we traditionally do things, that's okay. Welcome and stuff. And so you might be thinking, hey, D3, if I was to do a pack meeting, what does it take? How much work is it? And do you have any resources? And actually, we do. So there's a new book, the Ceremonies for Den and Packs, that they put out. And this is a beautiful, beautiful new guide. I've been going through it. And first of all, I like the new format. It's very, very easy to read. I mean, as soon as you hit table of contents, you can see it's very clear, it's very crisp, it's easy to see what's going on. And, we talk about den ceremonies, flag ceremonies, pack meeting plans, advancement ceremonies. How do you transition boys from Cub Scout to Boy Scouts? It's all in this book. It's a very small book. It's easy to go over. And they give you a lot of resources when you're going in it. For example, I'm just going to kind of spotlight here Chapter 5. This is pack meeting opening ceremonies. Give you a little look right there. Got boys holding up America, and there's a whole bunch of ideas to give you an idea of having people open up with talking about America. There's a song, there's a building of a flag, there's an explanation of Pledge of Allegiance, and these are things that they involve scouts with. It gets scouts in front of people, even if they're just simply holding up a letter or they say a small part. It's very good. And there are, just in this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's a lot. Oh my gosh. There's just pages and pages of different ideas to go over. I think I've got 10 pages here of ideas of pack openings. Huh, that's interesting. Typically we meet for 10 months. 10 pages of stuff. So even if you were to use just bits and pieces of it, more than enough in a single thing. And just a lot of stuff that even if you're not trained in stuff, beautiful pictures of stuff here. This is doing the Scout Oath in sign language and stuff, because as you know, we're going to the Unified Scout Oath and Scout Law. And if you're a new Cubmaster and you're like, I kind of remember the Scout Promise, the Cub Scout Promise, and the Cub Scout Law of the Pack, guess what? On the back of these, just like the handbooks, Scout Oath, Scout Law as well. So if you're a Cubmaster looking to do some ideas, especially with this new program, the new format, get some ideas of what to do, the Ceremonies for Den and Pack is where it's going to be. Now, if you guys have been liking this, I don't know where you guys are watching. We have people from all over the globe. Now, we saw some people from Brazil. Hello, Brazil. We've got people from Argentina, a couple of people from Africa as well now, and we're hovering right about 800 people a day are watching this. If you'd like to, obviously come and watch this online, I recommend going to scoutinginthepark.com. We just got that set up for this podcast. There will be more stuff to come, but it's at least a way to get into the resources. You can also check us out on iTunes. We have 2 of these podcasts. We have a video format, which you're seeing here, and then also an audio format, which is exactly the same. We take the video and we just strip out the audio, and we put that just as its own podcast. So for those of you that want to just listen to what we're doing, on all of these podcasts, on your commute, as you're doing dishes, as you're watering the lawn, as you're on your way to a scouting meeting. We've got it in a bunch of different formats. So just a great resource today to spotlight for you Cubmasters is the Ceremonies for Den and Packs. So as always, learn everything you can, share everything you know. led by the Scout Oath and Scout Law. And I'll see you tomorrow where we're going to start on a journey for all of the Den leaders.